Hi, I'm the Flower God. We're going to do something for some of the holidays. I've got a cornucopia, also commonly known as a horn of plenty. I've taken a piece of floral foam, I put it in a little container, and I'll kind of show you how to install this into your cornucopia to put your flowers into. We're going to place it inside. Now I use a chenille stem, and I've already pre-wired, twisted it here. Now I'm coming off the other side. Just run it through some of the little basket area there, the woven twigs, and kind of pull it taut. And what it does, it kind of goes down into the floral foam. Take this and just kind of twist it around. That keeps it from coming out. Now I've pre-soaked the floral foam. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover my mechanics, which is a container here with all the parts that hook it into it. I want to cover all that up. So what I'm doing, I'm using some lemon leaf. This is actually called sala, but it's more commonly known as lemon leaf. It's not related to a lemon tree. And this is just going to cover my basics. And I also have avocado branch that's got the avocado leaves on it, and that's just going to give me a little different texture for my bouquet. And this is something you could use on a buffet, on a table, just about anywhere. Something just to pull in some of the holidays. And here's the avocado. I pre-shine the foliages. And this is just going to give me a little more fullness in my bouquet, and different size leaves. I cut this off of one of my trees. That avocado foliage is fairly sturdy, good and hardy foliage. And now I've got pretty much my shape that I want to go with. And what I'm doing here, I'm making this a little bit longer because I want it to fill in a little more area on my table. Now, what I have here for the flowers, I have some of the fall colored roses, Montbresia, yellow, these are called vyron daisies, some cream colored stock, some peppers, these are in orange, yellow, and greens. I like to contrast the colors by using a little bit of purple or lavender. Kind of brings out more of the fall colors. I'm using the lavender dahlias. It really just brightens the bouquet up. And on the dahlias, I'm pulling off the laterals because I will be using those. And this is going to be like a focal point for your flowers. You just add some brightness right down inside. And I want to put this completely around, some on both sides, and it just, like I said, it just brightens the whole bouquet up. And I very seldom throw anything away. I use the stems a lot of times. I'll use all the laterals. These have small buds on them, but if you keep the bouquet watered, these should open up. That makes your bouquet last a lot longer. Now I'm going to add some Montbresia, and what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to add a little bit of height and a little bit of length. And again, like I said, I don't throw a whole lot away. I'm going to use some of the Montbresia foliage. This is just going to add a little accent color to it. And when you're putting your flowers and foliage into your bouquet, when you're using floral foam, you want to put a nice sharp point on it. That's why I use a knife. You could use clippers, but a knife to me gives you a little sharper edge. It makes it a little bit easier to go into your floral foam. And again, I'm making this all the way around for a table setting. Now I'm going to go with some roses, and these are kind of a terracotta on the inside, kind of golden on the outside. Good for fall. And Now I'm just using 3 of these just to give you another texture to your bouquet, a different type of flower. And again, make sure you sharpen your stems so they go a little bit easier. Now I'll add a little bit of stock. This will give you a little bit of fragrance to your bouquet. And what I'm doing here, this will give you a little lighter color to bring out the purples and the reds and the copper tones. Stock is one of the sweeter smelling flowers. It just gives a good fragrance to any bouquet. And I'm kind of keeping these in tight so it kind of brings your eye over all the flowers and brings it down into the center. And now I've got some chili peppers. This just kind of throws a little whimsical holiday spirit into it. Chili peppers I love too. These give you some different colors, a little bit different shapes. And I'm not going to put a whole lot in, I'm just going to put it all over the bouquet. This is something that people talk about in a bouquet. How can you put peppers in a bouquet? Well, it kind of gives you something to talk about. And again, these come from your floral supplier, or you could probably get them at your market, some of your markets and your floral shops. And they come in different colors like the golden orange, the reds, the greens. Just really a fun thing to put into a floral arrangement. Now I'm going to use my buds. Again, these will open up. These are the dahlias. Now I'm going to use the vyron daisies, and on this particular bunch the laterals are super long. Sometimes you get them real short, sometimes you get them long, and all of these can be used. And again, this gives you another brightness to your bouquet. And I'm going to put these just kind of all over, just to make it bright. There's a lot of holidays coming up. Christmas will be coming up, and we'll probably do our next video. Will probably be in the Christmas for everyone. We'll do all kinds of Christmas bouquets. Give you something you can use for your table, for gifts for friends and families. But right now we're doing the fall tones, because right now is the fall season. Okay. See how that looks. It looks pretty good. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to spritz everything with water. And when you get this on your table, this looks so fresh that it almost looks edible with your food. Just a good accent piece for your table setting. And there we go with the cornucopia.